And let me say a few words. When I met Bill, we were reluctant to let him into places that adults would go into because we were unsure how young he was. But I have worked with him closely, and it's interesting. He went into public service before I did, and it's very interesting to join him here now and get his help on many issues. So I want to thank him for that. The other thing I want to say is we're Davico Manufacturing. Ray Supernaut has done an unbelievable job. Took this in 10 years from 8 employees now to about 30, has developed a market which is extremely interesting and will continue to grow. It's, as we were talking with the Attorney General, it's a market that is not only environmentally important because it provides catalytic converters, let me say that again, but also has a feeding system from our public school system. So it's just a great niche type of manufacturing here in New Bedford. New Bedford's always been known for its tremendous work ethic, skilled workers. This provides another opportunity for kids to go to work, stay here. We see our grandkids. It's a great thing. Now, how that all ties in is the Attorney General has a number of different proposals to grow small businesses, to keep people working in a productive way, get our economy back to work by putting people back to work. And it's small business entrepreneurs like Ray who will make this, while working with the senator, make this, or what we hope to be our next senator, make this a reality in a place like New Bedford. We need jobs. We need people working in career type of jobs, and we think that the Attorney General has some proposals that will really see that come about. Now, I want to say a few things about the Attorney General. First, I am wholeheartedly, enthusiastically endorsing her candidacy for the Senate. And I know that there was no doubt we had many qualified candidates in the Democratic primary. The Attorney General is extremely steady, won the vote across the state, won the confidence of the Democrats across the state, and now it's time for the campaign to grow out to everyone in the state. And that's what I think she's been doing tirelessly out there campaigning. The reason that I believe she will be a great United States Senator and be a tremendous advocate for New Bedford and the type of urban issues we have, which are the urban issues of America, is because her law enforcement background has shown her the side of our communities that is one that we absolutely can never take for granted, and that's that we have to have stable, peaceful communities. That the number one issue that everyone looks to government for is safe streets. She understands that better than anyone. Started out as an ADA, then became a district attorney, then the Attorney General. Has a resume as long as all of us combined regarding making sure that people are safe in their homes, in their businesses, in the streets, in the schools. That's extremely important. She also, by working with these different facets of our economy and society, has seen the problems that exist in attempting to build a network that will provide jobs, that will provide education for our kids. So, as Attorney General, when she first took office, she called me and said, "Scott, I know that this summer is going to be extremely difficult out in the streets. We need to make sure that we have jobs in our cities." And we worked very closely together. The Attorney General on the phone, the Attorney General talking to businesses, helping raise money, and we put out, I believe, about 500 kids to work 2 summers ago. The answer was, she came in, it wasn't just a press conference, it wasn't just, here's an idea I have, Scott, it was, let's on a daily basis make the phone calls, get the jobs lined up, raise the money to put kids to work. And that's something that was not something where someone came in and said, "Yeah, I'd like to help, and give me a call if you need me." She basically said, "Here's how I'm going to help, and let's get it done." And that's what we're looking for in a U.S. Senator, someone who grabs an issue, whether it's fishing, as Billy said, or whether it's the EPA and environmental regulations that we're dealing with, or more cleanup money, will grab that particular issue as an advocate, as if she was out there trying a case in public opinion down in Washington on the Senate floor, in the committee rooms behind the scenes, and get the federal tax dollars, get the priorities of the federal government back to a place like New Bedford. That's why I know she will be great. Now, I say that, I want to look back just for 1 minute to some history here. Billy and I did meet in Washington. I worked at the DNC. When I was a kid, younger than Billy, I worked in the United States Senate. I saw some of the great senators and some of the great debates. The Senate was more like 1900 than it is today when I was down there. But I can tell you that Martha Coakley, as United States Senator, will fit in on the floor and will do a fantastic job in representing the average person's needs for the state of Massachusetts, and that's the key. understanding you're not just down there to talk about a SALT treaty or a peace treaty, or to talk about the great things that move the world, but you're also down there every day to affect people's lives, and I know she'll do a great job doing it. So I'm absolutely enthusiastic about her. I can't wait for this election. We need, Paul Kirk is a very close friend of mine. I knew the senator extremely well. I think that Martha Coakley will do a great job taking that seat and continuing the fine tradition in the U.S. Senate for Massachusetts. So I want to welcome you again to the city. I know you're no stranger, you're here all the time. Branch office in the city. This is a person who says what she means what she says, and gets it done. So that's why we love her. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor.
Got it.
Thank you.